Esta semana en el Popcorn estuvimos en la alfombra negra del gran estreno de la película Black Adam en Ciudad de México. Conversamos con Dwayne Johnson, Centineo y el elenco de esta película en exclusiva para Panamá. Bienvenidos Cinelovers a un nuevo programazo de El Popcorn. Yo soy Oscar Ruiz y esta semana tenemos un increíble especial. Y es que va dedicado el programa de esta semana al gran estreno de lo nuevo de DC, Black Adam. Tenemos entrevistas con el elenco, conversamos con Dwayne Johnson sobre Panamá, vivimos una experiencia en el fan event en Ciudad de México impresionante. Así que prepárense que el programa de hoy está cargado al mejor estilo de Black Adam. Pueden reportar sintonía en redes sociales @elpopcornpty que tanto están esperando esta película y pendientes a nuestras redes sociales. Sí, porque vamos a estar regalando entradas para que sean de los primeros en Panamá en ir a verla en la gran premiere. Antes de arrancar con el gran especial de Black Adam, tenemos que hablar sobre el gran estreno de esta semana y es nada más y nada menos que Halloween, la noche final. Vamos a conocer un poquito sobre el detrás de cámaras de cómo fue rodar esta última entrega. Sé que con el programa de la semana pasada quedaron súper picados, así que vamos a ver qué más nos trae el gran cierre. Halloween, la noche final.
No, I'm good. Let's go get it.
Having her here as an icon is one thing, but then having her here as a support and a set den mother.
I'm gonna clean my glasses with your shirt.
What, David? What?
I love being a member of a crew. Love it. That sort of deep companionship and friendship, it feels very special to me.
People are sharing lots of information with me today.
It will be difficult to say goodbye to Laurie Strode.
It's her legacy, and it's now part of ours. Jamie Lee Curtis of Halloween.
When David called me, I immediately said yes. But what I didn't really know was what it was going to feel like.
I'll miss you, and I thank you so much for your support. You've been freaking incredible for people.
It's been an emotional movie for me, to be honest.
Thank you.
Halloween, la noche final, ya se encuentra en cines de Panamá. La última batalla entre Laurie Strode y Michael Myers. Lo prometido es deuda. Sé que la semana pasada les colocamos un extracto de la entrevista con Jamie Lee Curtis, donde hablaba de Panamá y demás, y falta un pedazo, así que aquí les va la segunda parte de la entrevista que le hicimos a la única, la legendaria Jamie Lee Curtis sobre Halloween, la noche final.
I think this one in particular is the great way to say goodbye.
Yeah.
And it mixes everything you just said, plus the slasher theme that people love from the very first one.
Yeah. There's an inevitability that Laurie and Michael are going to come into conflict.
Right.
That is the ultimate structure. Is there a poster? I'm assuming somewhere in this, there's a poster of Laurie and Michael.
Confrontation.
There it is.
Yes.
That's going to happen. But it asks lots of other questions.
A whole lot.
I'm so glad that you felt that way.
I did. So congrats on the
Just
movie.
so you know, you're one of the first people I'm meeting who's seen it. You know, I've been talking for a month about a movie that no one has seen. So, you know, we're talking around things, and now I get to actually, without saying what it is, at least address direct points. So, yay.
It's fun.
Thank you so much.
It is such a pleasure. Nice
really
to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
You too. Hope
You're
to see
lovely.
you in Panama soon. You too. Thank you so much.
De verdad que al día de hoy todavía me peñisco pensando que fue un sueño, que en verdad tuve la oportunidad de conocer, de conversar e interactuar con Jamie Lee Curtis, una de las actrices que más he admirado a lo largo de toda mi carrera y mi pasión por las películas. Halloween, la noche final, ya la pueden ir a ver a los cines de Panamá y nos cuentan en redes sociales qué les pareció este gran cierre de franquicia que arrancó en 1978. @elpopcornpty son nuestras redes sociales para que nos den sus comentarios y prepárense porque luego del cambio comercial arranca oficialmente el súper especial de Black Adam. Entrevistamos a Centineo, a Dwayne Johnson y al resto del elenco en Ciudad de México. Nos hablan de Panamá, nos hablan de qué esperar de esta película que está cargada de acción, de escenas de peleas y La Roca finalmente o haciendo de superhéroe o de antihéroe. Pero para eso tienen que ver la película que este jueves llega a los cines de Panamá. Así que vamos al cambio y regresamos con el súper especial de Black Adam en el Popcorn. Estamos de vuelta con más del popcorn de esta semana, celebrando el gran estreno que este jueves llega a los cines de Panamá, nada más y nada menos que Black Adam, la nueva película protagonizada por Dwayne Johnson en el mundo de DC. ¿Será que es un superhéroe? ¿Será antihéroe? Pues tienen que verla a partir de este jueves y pendientes a nuestras redes sociales @elpopcornpty. Recuerden que vamos a estar regalando entradas para que ustedes sean de los primeros en Panamá en verla. Estuvimos en Ciudad de México y teníamos que ser parte de la gran aventura, el fan event, donde miles de fanáticos, periodistas de todas partes se reunieron en un solo lugar para ver la gran entrada y conversar con el elenco de esta gran película. Vamos a ver cómo fue el fan event de Black Adam en México. ¿Cómo están, Cinelovers? Nos encontramos en Ciudad de México y vamos a ver qué fue todo lo que sucedió desde el fan event de Black Adam.
Mexico.
What do you think stands out from Black Adam, and why does everybody in Panama and Central America have to go watch this film? Like you I'll just let them know. Hawkman is a man. Like,
You are. For me, the thing that stands out the most, because first of all, I'm a fan. Love the comics, love all the superhero movies, I see it all. When DJ says the hierarchy is about to change, it means it. Because the tone is crazy. You're going to see a superhero film you've never seen. You're going to get a great story you've never had before. You're going to get great action scenes and shots you've never seen before. But there's real true heart in the movie. And this sets the tone for a very good way that DC is going to do things in the future. Trust me, you'll know when you see it.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello,
nice to see you again.
Good to see you again.
What do you think makes Black Adam, the hit, or makes it stand out from perhaps any other superhero movies that you think you've seen before?
Well, I mean, first of all, the movie does such a beautiful job of balancing, the drama and the comedy.
Right.
And I think a lot of times in these superhero world, you can have a movie that either does one or the other,
yeah.
but they don't do both simultaneously well.
Todavía al día de hoy se me eriza la piel de pensar y recordar que yo estuve ahí. La sensación de euforia, de fanatismo que había. Miles de personas reunidas desde muy temprano esperaron horas para ver a sus artistas favoritos y no decepcionaron. De verdad que la vibra, todo estuvo increíble. Y ahora ha llegado el momento de personalizarlo un poquito más. Y es que nos sentamos con dos de los protagonistas, dos superhéroes que conocemos en esta entrega de Black Adam. Ellos son Aldis, Hodge y Sara, Shahi. Fueron a Ciudad de México, conversamos con ellos y vamos a ver qué nos contaron acerca de la experiencia de estar en Black Adam.
It is such a pleasure to meet you and welcome you in Latin America.
Thank you.
It's so much fun to have you guys here. I was telling you off camera that I was really hyped about the film.
Yeah.
And we were speaking about, what makes it different, what shocked us or surprised us the most. One of the things that I most liked was both of your characters, because your characters represent doing the right thing, both for superheroes and for normal human beings.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know if, after playing these characters, did it change any way that you view your life or any decision making after that? Go deep.
Well, I think for me, I've always had a strong sense of trying to do the right thing, but as I've gotten older, doing what's right and what is right for you change, right? They evolve. And that's something I think we explore through Hawkman's understanding of justice and what is right, and Black Adam's understanding of justice. The JSA has a very strong, fermented code book. They do things by these, And Black Adam is doing what he believes in for the right reasons, for his people, but it breaks some of the rules of our code book.
I think that's what really stands out for me from the film, is actually that you have a great time watching it, and when you go out you think, would I be Team Hawkman or would I be Team Black Adam, or
or Team Both.
Or Team Both, exactly. What was it like the first time what was your reaction when you got that call that said, you have been cast for Black Adam, a DC film, superhero movie with The Rock? Like, what was that like for you?
I thought it was a joke. Like, I didn't understand. Like, I was like, I thought that show Punk'd was canceled. Like, what's happening? Yeah. No, I got the call. I auditioned for this movie when I was filming my TV show in Toronto in 2020. And it was, the sides were, there was no description of the character or what the project was. And then that was it. The world shut down, and no one ever knew if we'd work ever again. And it was like March, like late March, April, I got a call from my managers that were like, hey, remember that movie that you auditioned for when you were, filming Sex Life? And I said, no. I'm like, no. And they were like, okay, remember you did this thing, whatever? And I was like, oh, kind of. And they were like, well, they want to meet you, and you're the girl, and it's for this movie called Black Adam starring Dwayne Johnson. And I was like, what? What? Like, I was almost angry. Like, I was like, stop. I was like, this is not funny. We're in a world pandemic. Like, how dare you? And I'm like, which Dwayne Johnson? And they're like, what do you mean, which? I'm like, I don't know, like it's not the Dwayne Johnson. They're like, yes, the Dwayne Johnson. I'm like, hold on a second. So I was just in constant disbelief. I still don't believe I'm in the movie. I'm still like, wait, is that me?
You both had my favorite characters maybe from the film. They were really, really awesome. So congrats to you both. Had a great time watching the film, and I hope you enjoy your stay here in Latin America.
Thank you so
brother.
much.
Thank you.
It was so good to meet you.
You too.
In this world, there are heroes and there are villains. Heroes don't kill people. Well, I do. Here we go.
Black Adam, octubre solo en cines.
De verdad, de las personas más humildes y buena gente que he tenido la oportunidad de entrevistar a lo largo de mi carrera. Gracias Aldis, gracias Sara, nos las pasamos increíble y esto apenas es el inicio. Recuerden que Black Adam llega a los cines de Panamá este jueves 20 de octubre y que en nuestras redes sociales, @elpopcornpty, vamos a estar regalando entradas para los que quieran ser de los primeros en verla en Panamá. Luego del cambio comercial, adivinen a quién tenemos. Noah Centineo, Dwayne Johnson y mucho más conoceremos acerca de Black Adam. Dwayne Johnson nos habla sobre Panamá, que nos extraña, pero ¿por qué? Lo sabremos al regresar en este gran especial de Black Adam en el Popcorn. Estamos de vuelta con mucho más de este súper especial Black Adam en el Popcorn. Recordemos que la nueva cinta de Dwayne Johnson de DC, del mundo de los superhéroes, antihéroes, ¿será que tienen la misma fuerza, el poder que Superman? Conoceremos un montón en esta película que está cargada de acción y que este jueves llega a los cines de Panamá. Adivinen ¿quién conversó con nosotros? Chicas, y por qué no chicos también, prepárense, porque Noah Centineo y Quintessa Swindell conversaron conmigo en exclusiva para Panamá y conoceremos más sobre sus personajes y por qué creen que Black Adam es tan valiosa para ellos. ¡Veamos!
Welcome to Latin America. It is so nice to meet you both. I came out of the movie feeling like pumped, hyped up. I wanted to listen to a lot of hip hop and rock and roll. It was a blast. It was really cool. It was a really nice movie, so congrats on the film. Now, I've always wondered, because it's a big dream of mine, to one day be in a superhero movie. What's it like? What's the craziest thing about being a superhero on film?
You want to take this one?
There was like one moment for me, like when I was just doing all of the prep for the character, and I think it was the last day that we were shooting.
Okay.
We did a bunch of my like movement and like all of like my action stuff, and I was working with my dance double, and we were both exchanging like, you go up and dance for a second, I go up for a minute and dance, and the moment I saw her move to all of the ideas that I envisioned for Cyclone was like, wow, like we created something really special, and like she understood that, and hopefully like everyone else will too.
Noah, I wanted to know, was being on a superhero film everything you expected it to be, or how was it any different?
It's like hard to have an expectation, right?
No,
Because
right?
you never know what that's going to be like.
Yeah.
You see the behind the scenes photos sometimes from other shoots, like over the course of the last 10 years, and I showed up on day one and they were doing Rock of Eternity, and it was huge on stage, and I just remember thinking to myself, oh my God, how's anyone getting any work done? Like, this is so cool, this is so amazing.
Like a theme park maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it was that big, it was that big.
Wow.
The set pieces were 50 feet tall, right? And then big blue screens everywhere. And, you know, it really, it shocked me, and that was the moment that I went, oh, this is Black Adam. This is a sizable project.
Yeah, it's DC, you know, it's a big blockbuster film.
Yes, and then we all got, you know, in the cruiser together, and we start acting, and then everyone has their character. You're like, oh yeah, that's right. Like this is gonna be a movie, and this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's definitely a big popcorn, nachos, hot dog type of film. Like get everything from the cafeteria and just enjoy, because that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
What do you think?
To me.
Yeah,
I know.
everything at once.
I'm kind of hungry right now. What do you think? Like your character's always hungry.
Always hungry, man.
I know, right?
That's metabolism. It takes a lot of energy to smash iron.
Yeah, to get a lot bigger. What do you think stands out about Black Adam? We see a lot of superhero movies. What do you think makes this one so special? Or at least special to you both?
His morality, or maybe lack thereof, or a very special take on morality. It's something that differs him from other heroes, anti-heroes.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it is what it is. That's one of the things. He's massively strong as well. His powers are next level.
Morality is a big part of Black Adam. It is. It makes you think, and you know, beyond just a superhero movie, you get a lot of messages, and makes you rethink some decisions in your life.
I love, by the way, that you said that you watched something and then you came back and you asked questions about some things that you've done in your own life.
Yeah.
You're speaking generally, maybe you're speaking.
Right. Yeah. You rethink some decisions.
I just think, like, you know, that's the beauty of film and cinema too, especially with something this size, something about this type of narrative and story. I think that's the goal, right? Yeah. One, to wow, one, to exhilarate, to entertain, but also to inspire a bit of introspection. So I just wanted to say that out loud.
That's okay. Thanks. So thank you so much, guys. It's been such a pleasure. I hope you enjoy your rest of the time here in Latin America.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Black Adam, we know who you are and what you are capable of. There's no one on this planet that can stop me.
Black Adam.
Súper buena onda, tanto Noah como Quintessa. Ambos personajes los van a conocer en Black Adam, que este jueves llega a los cines de Panamá. De verdad, qué buena onda. Sus personajes son como el toque un poco cómico de la película, porque como les digo, tiene bastante adrenalina, acción, peleas buenísimas, así que tocará esperar. Pero recuerden que ustedes podrán ser de los primeros en ir a verla en Panamá. Si quieren ganar pases a la premiere de Black Adam, síganos en redes sociales, @elpopcornpty, que pronto vamos a lanzar la dinámica. Ahora ha llegado el momento de conocer un poquito más, porque sabemos que Dwayne Johnson es perfecto para ser de un superhéroe o antihéroe. Toca esperar para descubrirlo. Pero ¿qué tanto más nos brinda Black Adam? ¿Quién es este personaje? ¿Dónde encaja en el mundo de DC que hemos visto hasta ahora? Vamos a conocer un poco más del gran estreno que este jueves llega a los cines de Panamá, Black Adam.
Before a world of heroes and villains, one power ruled it all.
Black Adam.
He's been a slave for 5,000 years.
Black Adam,
We're here to negotiate your peaceful surrender.
I'm not peaceful. Nor do I surrender. These powers are not a gift, but a curse. Born out of rage.
You have two choices.
You can be the destroyer of this world, or you can be its savior.
Estoy recordando algunas de las escenas de esta película que me dejaron así de ¿what? Es una película como para tener un popcorn grandísimo, la soda enorme y disfrutarla. Es una película, literalmente es un popcorn movie. Es una película para ir a entretenerse al cine y disfrutar esas increíbles batallas. En verdad me gustó un montón la película. Este jueves llega a los cines de Panamá. Y recuerden que su protagonista es nada más y nada menos que Dwayne Johnson. Ustedes lo conocieron como La Roca y al día de hoy sigue siendo uno de los artistas más queridos por millones de personas a nivel mundial. Y es que es un tipazo, es súper humilde y de verdad sus películas son muy entretenidas. Siempre tienen bates, acción y bucobates. Esta no es la excepción. Nos lo topamos en la alfombra negra en el gran evento de la premier en Ciudad de México y nos habló sobre Panamá y lo especial que es esta película para él. Veamos.
First off, from Panama, nice to see you again, brother. Terramana, huge hit, love it.
Thank you, man.
Was this everything?
I miss Panama. I was there.
We miss you. Was this everything you expected it to be when you first started speaking about Black Adam?
Might get me emotional, but no.
That's fine.
No, because this has been over 10 years, to do this. So you push something so hard because you believe in it and you I think people will really like this kind of character, but let's build out the DC universe because it's so easy to go back to, let's do Batman, let's do Wonder Woman, let's do Flash, and you should. Also, if you just look a little deeper in the DC comics, in the DC pantheon, there's these amazing characters, man. So to be here 10 years later, this kind of reaction and this kind of, I think, excitement to see the movie, and thank God I've seen the movie. We made a good one.
You did make a good one.
You saw it.
We saw it. Great movie, man. Great movie.
I think what's cool about Black Adam
Great. Señoras y señores, logramos la entrevista, parte 1 con Dwayne Johnson, con mi amigo Dwayne Johnson. Tiene más sorpresas. Panamá, ya saben, nos extraña.
Por eso y mucho más es que Dwayne Johnson, La Roca, nos cae tan bien y queremos apoyar sus proyectos, comprar sus productos porque en verdad es un tipo que aprecia a sus fanáticos, que conoce a su gente y que le da el espacio. Él ahí estuvo tomándose fotos, firmando autógrafos, celebrando al público que llevaba horas esperándolo y decidió iniciar en México, pues como lo pudieron ver, porque él sabe que el público y los fanáticos latinos somos muy apasionados. Black Adam llega a los cines de Panamá este jueves. De verdad ya necesito que la vean y me den sus puntos de vista. Pero si quieren ser de los primeros en verla y no esperar hasta el jueves, síganos en redes sociales @elpopcornpty porque tenemos entradas. Así es, señoras y señores, vamos a estar lanzando muy pronto la dinámica para que sean de los primeros en verla en Panamá. También ahí mismito en @elpopcornpty pueden estar pendientes de todas las entrevistas, coberturas que hacemos y pueden ver el programa de cada semana, incluyendo las entrevistas de la semana pasada en el especial de Halloween con Jamie Lee Curtis en México. Me pueden seguir a mí, @OscarRuizC. Siempre les estoy subiendo que si en TikTok, que si en Instagram, coberturas, reseñas y todo. Faltan más aventuras. No se preocupen que vienen un montón de planes y proyectos más y estoy ansioso de que ustedes sean parte y la vivan conmigo. Gracias a todos por su sintonía. Black Adam este jueves llega a los cines de Panamá. La próxima semana seguiremos con más información y más sobre este gran proyecto que significa un montón para Dwayne Johnson. Así que nada, cuídense mucho. Gracias por su sintonía, gracias por acompañarnos en otra aventura más. Y esto fue El Popcorn.